Joe Biden unveiling a sweeping new COVID policy Thursday affecting millions of Americans.
Every federal government employee will be asked to attest to their vaccination status. Anyone who does not attest or is not vaccinated will be required to mask no matter where they work, test 1 or 2 times a week to see if they've acquired COVID, socially distance, and generally will not be allowed to travel for work.
The aggressive move comes as the U.S. is scrambling to contain a Delta-driven COVID spike. After months of declining infections, the national outlook is worsening quickly. According to an infection tracker from the New York Times, new daily infections are around 67,000, an increase of 146% from 2 weeks ago.
And you want to know how we put this virus behind us? Well, I'll tell you how. We need to get more people vaccinated. It's an American blessing that we have vaccines for each and every American. And it's a shame. It's just such a shame to squander that blessing.
With more than 2 million workers, the federal government is the largest employer in the U.S. Earlier this week, New York City mandated vaccines or regular testing for public workers. A statewide mandate followed, California doing the same, and the private sector getting on board. Companies like Google, Netflix, and Facebook rolling out their own requirements, all aimed at getting their workers vaccinated. About half of all Americans have been fully immunized, but the number of people getting shots has slowed significantly in recent months. Will the new requirements for U.S. workers actually move the needle in a country with deep political divides when it comes to vaccinations, with Republicans far more likely than Democrats to say they have not been immunized? According to a recent poll carried out by the Associated Press and the NARC Center for Public Affairs Research, it found that among American adults who have not yet received a vaccine, 35% say they probably will not get immunized, and 45% say they definitely will not. Melissa Duggan, City News.